Ed, 2017 may have been one of the most divided years that I've seen in Canucks history. It finished on such a whimper. Really not a lot of storylines around the team as they finished last season. Pretty active in free agency and also at the draft with some unexpected results. And then we get into this season and we saw a little bit of an explosion in excitement around this team. What was your take on the Canucks in the calendar year?
It's hard to put a happy face on everything because the ones that I think the best news for the organization is what took place in the draft table this summer. But we're still 2-3 years away from finding out what that is. I think it's really unfortunate that injuries hit the team the way they did in late November because it looked like they were onto something. Not saying they were world beaters, but they had some structure and a philosophy to their game that seemed to make sense for where they were. Then Horvat gets injured, then Berchi gets injured, then Brandon Sutter gets injured, then Chris Tanev gets injured, and the ripple effect through the lineup it's really devastated that lineup. So we don't really know what they are. I would have liked to have had a larger sampler size to judge, but I was encouraged by what I saw over the first 30 games.
I'll tell you what we know they are is they're Brock Besser, at least in terms of a storyline.
Yeah.
And I was saying to someone the other day, the one difference with the Canucks, say, in this half of the season versus the last season is Brock Besser gives you a reason to watch. You want to see this kid score, and he's delivering more than people probably thought he would.
Well, and he's flipped the conversation about the team because now you've got that one pillar, and he's also doing it at the NHL level. He's not doing it in the Swedish Elite League or the Finnish Elite League. He's there, he's on TV every second night, scoring goals and producing. Now you've got him, and he's like a main pillar. He's got that one thing that is harder to find than black pearls, and that's an elite goal scorer. Now you've got Virtanen showing a couple of signs of development now, and I think Canucks fans are going to be glued to the World Junior just to see what they have in Elias Peterson, and maybe Ylöjärvi has taken another step. Those are the reports out of Finland. That's still a bit of a mixed bag. So I think they can sell a little bit of hope going forward. And then when they get their bodies back, when Horvat gets back, let's see if they can get back to that game they had in mid-November.
So if you look at this calendar year for the Canucks, it really was a tale of two seasons. And this time last year, I don't think we would have thought they'd be as good as they are now, or at least, as you said, Ed, that they'd have as much hope as they do now.